If you want a chance to be featured in next week's Top Polls of the Week, make sure to send polls in to goosetop.polls@gmail.com. Once again, goosetop.polls@gmail.com. Here's a quick clip showing you guys how to show your polls. And also, please leave a name with your submission so I know who to shout out if you make it on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 65% of you guys that are watching my videos aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this first Top Polls of the Week episode to 150 likes. But without further ado, let's get into the very first episode of Top Polls of the Week for Madden Mobile 21. Starting off at number 10 with a poll from Chumley here. Out of a 68 plus player pack, that's probably playing team history. You do get lucky every once in a while and get a 68 plus player pack. I pulled some golds out of it. It's pretty good, but I actually got a lot of people send me this, but this is the first one that was sent to me. 81 Zach Martin out of a 68 plus, where you really, like I said, only guaranteed a silver. That's a fantastic poll. Thanks for sending it in. Let's move on to number 9. At number 9, we have an all-pro pack. If you remember, I think the second store pack that came out, and it was the all pro pack, 50,000 coins, and I think you were guaranteed like a gold, maybe a 71 plus or something like that. Bacon Strips was able to pull a elite Stephon Gilmore, but he also pulled two 75 pluses, and you know that 75 pluses are worth a lot of coins, and definitely were, especially at this time when he pulled this, when this pack was out. So Bacon Strips, thanks for sending this in. Let's move on to number 8. At number 8, we have an elite player from a silver player, similar to the 68 plus, except you're only guaranteed a 60 plus. This is from an arena or overdrive. I think he might have said arena, from an arena game. Imagine you're playing an arena game, super easy win, and you get an elite, an 80 Jamal Adams. That's a fantastic poll, ARG. Thanks for sending that in. Let's move on to number 7. This is a pretty cool pack at number 7. This is an all-man pack, so these were the 100k store packs. You were only guaranteed a 73 plus. I did not have much luck with these, probably opened like 15, and I think I only pulled one elite. But TTV JD12 the noob was able to pull an elite Michael Thomas, as you can see on the right, and Michael Thomas is worth a ton of coins, but he also pulled 4 other golds, all in a line like that. A 74 JC Jackson, 73, a 74, and a 75 as well, and they're all like high overall. It's not like a bunch of 70s. They're a bunch of high overall golds. That was so much profit with that all Madden pack. Thanks for sending that in. Let's move on to number 6. At number 6, we have a scout pack. So literally, what, you get a silver player for like 2,000 coins that you have to wait 2 hours for. This wasn't the select pack. This was just 2 hours. You get one silver player, probably just doing it for his daily goals. And Carter was able to pull an 81 Harrison Smith. Obviously, elites are going for so many coins, so spend 2K on something like that. That's absolutely sick. Let's move on to number 5 and move into the top 5. Here we are into the first top 5 of the season, and we've got 2 of the exact same polls here. Gabe L and John Cruz. Gabe was able to pull an 84 Tyler Lockett kick returner. Well, they both pulled the same card with 2 61s and a 60. John Cruz was able to pull the same card with a 64, a 62, and a 60. So obviously, out of a pro pack, that's the best elite I've seen. This Tyler Lockett is very common though. I've seen so many Tyler Lockett pulls, which is kind of crazy. I've actually pulled it myself, one of the 2 elites I've pulled. But yeah, Tyler Lockett out of a pro pack, so much profit out of a 10k pack. Thanks both of you for sending that in. Let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we have a pull from Jamison Wallace, and this is from a program pack. He said he got this and fired up. This is the second day of the game that he got this. Literally just completing some of the events, if you remember Fire Up, and he was able to get a program pack, and out of that program pack, an 85 Stephon Gilmore, pretty much the best card you can get, or at least one of the best cards you can get right now in this game, out of a program pack. Like I said, I'm not sure how much he sold that for, but that's definitely right now worth probably $1 million or even more. So that's a fantastic pull out of a program pack. Let's move on to number 3. At number 3, got a pull from my man Brick Squad. I believe this was either the first or second day of the game, not exactly sure, but this is from a Fired Up Inferno pack. I believe this was 7,000 Madden cash in the store, and you got a big head start with Fired Up. You got a bunch of program players, some badges and things, but you were not guaranteed an elite. That's the biggest thing. Brick Squad was able to pull an 83 and an 85 out of his packs, and like I said, this was the first or second day of the game, so getting that kind of pull off the start is so huge. It was a fantastic pack. Thanks for sending that in, Brick Squad. Let's move on to number 2. Alright guys, at number 2 we have legend pulls. Now, I got sent a lot of legend pulls, 14 to be exact. Now the thing about the legend pulls is there's nothing that differentiated them from each other except the players. It wasn't, it wasn't out of a pack, so it wasn't, somebody pulled a 75 rather than a 70, so they get on top pulls. So I kind of have to include everybody. I'll shout out everybody. There's 3 different legends I got sent: Montana, Brooks, and Bruce. So the first pull you see here is from Dylan K. This is Joe Montana, ARG, Ronnie, RMax 556, Gabe L, who is also on this top polls, Niners Mobile, and Asher all pulled Joe Montana. Next one we see is from Ian Gamino. This is Isaac Bruce. Orlando Lopez and Matthew also pulled Bruce. And then the third one you see is Marcus Fabrizio. He pulled Derek Brooks, as well as J.S. Cassini, Edmund, and Zach Moore. 14 legend pulls I got sent. That's absolutely insane. All of you guys, huge congrats on those pulls. Worth so many coins. Let's move on to the number 1 top pulls of the week. At the number 1 top pull of the week, we have icon pulls, specifically this one from Kade right here. This is a program elite pack, so I believe it's 4,000 gems in the store. You're obviously not guaranteed elites or anything. It says program elite pack, but you're not guaranteed elites. You only get like a 74 plus guaranteed program players, and obviously while icons are out, you do have a chance to pull icon players, and Kade was able to pull an elite and an icon player in the pack. Now, I did get sent 11 total icon pulls, so I'm going to shout out everybody else as well. Eli Roboto, Satfix, Srinivas, somebody said Random, Tom, Jolt, Isaac Fetzer, Drew Sumney, Reset Gaming, Nathan Bailey, and Zach H. also all pulled icons. 11 total icon pulls. So many, but this one was the one that stood out, obviously, with the other elite in the pack. Congrats, Kade, on being the number 1 top pull of the week for week number 1. There you have it, guys. Top pulls of the week 1. It sounds so weird to say that, but another fantastic week. We're starting it off with a bang, and I think next week can be even better. So send your pulls into goosetopulls@gmail.com. Today's post notification shout out goes out to John Donaldson. Be the first person to comment on a video for the next video's post notification shout out. But anyways, guys, that is just about it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Goose TV, and I'm out. I'll see you guys later.